Last month, I went all in on a field agent. I completed over 160 gigs and made about $650. In this video, I'll break down exactly what I had to do to make that money, the estimated hourly rate, and if it's actually something worth doing. So here I am inside the app in my earnings tab. So my lifetime earnings is 7,446, and my year-to-date earnings is almost $800. Today, I am recording this on the 4th. So it's only been 4 days of February. So I'm going to be talking about my January earnings. Figure out how much you made. You go to your earnings tab. And then I scrolled down to January. And it was kind of hard to count because there's so many of them. But I counted it twice. It took a really long time. And I got around 160 for the total gigs. So you can see most of them paid $3. But it actually does add up over time. And a lot of them were $3 ones, but there was 5 or 10 gigs at the same store. So instead of just going there to make $3, I made about $15 to $30 at each store. So most of them are going to be 3, but there were some $8 ones sprinkled in there, the store walkthrough ones. So when you're looking through the app, they're not all $3. Right now, there's a lot of $6 and $8 ones. There still are $2 and $50 ones, which I did a few of. There were some 4 sprinkled in. The average was about $4 per gig at 160 gigs. That equaled the money. But they do add up, and most of this was during downtime of doing delivery apps like Uber Eats and DoorDash. Instead of just sitting in my car waiting for the next order, I would just head to the nearest gig. Also, I did a lot of referral bonuses. So if you see your name on there, congrats on actually taking action. And the majority of these gigs were at Walmart, Sam's Club, and BJ's. There was some Dollar Generals, some Dollar Trees sprinkled in there. And when these gigs drop, they're going to drop in a bunch of different stores. So it'll be like the salad dressing at every supermarket by you, at every CVS by you. So you could really stack up a lot. So my hourly rate when I do this, I usually do Uber Eats. So yesterday I made $60 on Uber Eats. And then I made about $55 on Field Agent, bringing my total earnings to $115. And I worked 4 hours, so 116 divided by 4. So about $30 an hour, and that's usually what I average when I work. It comes to about $20 on the lowest and then $30 on the high end. And then with the math for the whole month, it equaled about $4 a gig and then about $24 an average. About $24 to $26 an average. So it was worth it, an extra $650 for going to stores that I was already passing by, time that I would have already been using waiting for delivery apps. It's not going to replace a full-time job, but as an add-on, I definitely think it's worth it. So click the link down below, sign up for Field Agent, and start making money today.